Welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration. My name is Nilaus and we are here back again in our wondrous little world here. We still haven't reached space and we're not gonna reach space in this episode. And I know a lot of people go like, oh, you build way too big base before you go to space, but there is actually a point to it. So the point is that I want a base on Navis that can support a way too big orbital base. And I know that I'm gonna need a lot of work up in the orbit and I need a lot of materials going up into orbit. And all those materials going up into orbit, they have to come from somewhere. So I want to make sure that I build a proper base back here that can take care of all the science and all the basic materials so that we can build our space platform in a good speedy manner. So that is what we're going to do. And as usual, thank you very much for following, for liking, for subscribing. Also to the patrons who are pledging to get access to save games and to blueprints as well. The way it works is that I basically don't sort of compile a blueprint of this thing, but if you have access to the same games, you just copy this if you feel like it. So that's kind of how it goes, because I keep evolving all of the blueprints as we go along. What I've done between sessions, I have built a perimeter because the evolution is out of control and we are just barely holding on. So basically what we see here is like a long line of not enough ammunition coming out. But it also has to go on a very long belt. So it goes all the way down here just to feed this line here. And it's just stacking up. And it goes basically from here, it goes up. And from here, it goes down. And I've also sort of been trying to push biters away from this area because they were just coming in. All of them wanted to go through this location. And it was just getting a little bit out of hand. So what we'll do today, let's take a look at what we did in the previous episode. That was here. We managed to sort of launch rocket at a regular pace. I have stopped the launching of rockets because we do have some materials here, so that's good. Actually, no, we don't. But we need to start launching rockets for sure then. Then what we want to do is, well, we did have some problems here last time. We know that we didn't have sulfur and we didn't have batteries that we needed. We didn't have solar panels. We didn't have accumulators. So those are the things we need to make sure that we can get in order to also get an orange science going in a regular pace. Let's start by looking at what we need in order to make orange science. Orange science needs electric furnace and it needs satellite telemetry. Satellite telemetry comes from launching rockets, and speed modules are also something we can get here. Solid fuel, annoying, and electric circuits, not a problem, green circuits. And we also need electric furnace, which is red circuits, not a problem. Steel furnace, that's just steel and stone furnace. Stone furnace is stone, so that's not a problem. Then it's heat shielding. That's a problem. And then steel. So we need heat shielding, and heat shielding again, as we can recall from last time, it needs a silly amount of sulfur, which is a problem. But then it also needs steel and stone plates, stone tablets coming from stone bricks. So the core here is that, again, we're needing sulfur to get the heat shielding going, both for rockets and for orange science. And then the second part is that power is atrocious, to say the least. So let's have a look at how bad it is. It's I don't know why it's that big, because it definitely is not supporting that if it actually gets going. We have this part here and we have this part here. And yes, when they're working, but it's sometimes it's a problem, and it's also using a lot. So we want to also get solar panels. So let's have a look at solar panels. That is electronic circuits, glass, steel, and copper. No problems at all. It's batteries and iron plate. Batteries are a problem because batteries require sulfuric acid, and we don't have that because of that. So all we need to do now is pretty simple. We need to make a design that is making sulfuric acid, sulfur, and we might as well make it into making also what the last part I wanted to make is a lubricant, because we're going to need that at some point. So luckily we have this from my self-expanding base. I can just smash this one down and we can get it working. The one thing that we do have to do here is oh, okay, I don't have those. Oh, damn. This is not going to be correct here. I want to make sure that we have a there. I want this to be the oil, and that means taking that one out. Nope. There. And over on the side, we only want oil inbound because we can get the water inbound in an easier way. So let's see, where are we going to get the oil? The oil is coming in here. So let's get this one over to that. Connected, and it is also connected. So we get oil. Oops. Oil is now coming in from this side, and water will come in from, we'll just grab it from up here. See, someone has been kind enough to already prepare it because we knew that this is where we want it. So here is the water coming in, and it just comes in, and matches up right there. Cool. So this one we just let build. What will it give us? It will give us a train of sulfuric acid. It'll give us, this is fuel coming in. That's weird. No. This is a lubricant going out. And in here we have the iron coming in. We have outbound here sulfur going out. And there we have oil coming in. Good. So let's get this one built. Our build is done. It looks like it is working. We get the iron inbound. The trains are coming in here. And we should hope to see a train coming in here. Let's hope that it's coming in. Oh, what a beauty it is. Here we go. Unloading. And it starts funneling in. And we got something going. Is it the right ratio? I have no clue. I don't care. Well, I do care. But I pretend I don't care. And then I skip forward and look at the next build. Because at least this one's going to get going. And maybe a little bit out of bounds. But it's not going to jam, I think. So the next thing we want to do is moving forward, and that is, since now we have sulfur, sulfur is going from here, and then that will be able to go into the blue science here. That will be able to come in here. This one is a sulfur, and it should also be able to go into the one we built last time, this one here, where it just comes. It should also be able to go in here. So hopefully, oh, manually stopped. That should go on to automatic. Great, and that's actually a really good point. These are probably need to go to automatic there, and the other one automatic as well, and that one is automatic, and this one is automatic as well, of course. Good. And the next one we want to build is then going to be batteries. So batteries, I have a massive monstrous build here. It is way too big, and I'm going to delete a lot of the sort of inner works of this because it's going to be too big. There we go. I only need this part. Even this part, maybe? Well, I wonder how big this is going to be with... I think we'll keep it like this. So what are we getting in? We're getting iron inbound. We're getting sulfuric acid inbound. That's weird. Oh, right. That's because this is an extra battery train. Okay. So we have 2 battery trains and copper coming in. So none of these things are problematic in any way. While this is building, let's work on the next. Because if we have these 2 going, then we have sulfuric acid, sulfur, and batteries now available. It's going to take a little bit of time to get there, but we can do work in the meantime. So let's do like, this is kind of how I find the middle. That's kind of 5. That's good. And then let's see what we have. Let's see. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3 inbound here. And then 1 outbound. And this will be... Okay. Some of these attacks are pretty nasty. Most of them are just annoying. So we're going to need to set up something else later on to handle all of this. Yeah. And you and you. I think we'll just kind of do the old-fashioned model here with this part. And how big do we want this? I don't know. It'll be the usual size, I guess. Hold on. That sounds weird. Why is that? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's 1 further that way. Right. This one is going to need 4 inputs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's an output as well. So let's get inputs like this. And none of the inputs on the other side. Yeah. Okay. And some lights. All this is just basic design. So input, 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 input. And then you could be output, output, oops, output and input. There you go. That's it. And then I want how many of those? 2, 3, 4, and 5. Get that out. Get that out. Get that out. And this one is then going to be a filter design. That should be fine. And that will be going into 2 boxes like this. Oh no. Really? All right, I'm just going to do it that way. And it's not a problem. And I actually think I'd rather want these to be... Because if I have to delete something, I want it to go back here. And then I'd say I only want 500. Only 500. And that should be good. This means that this will be available both to that location, the singular request that we have on the map. And it's also going to be available for design once we get that. So from here, we just need sort of the usual. There's 2 items here and 4 items there. So that's going to be 6 items inbound. And we will just take one of these nice patterns here. One of this, baby. I really should have this one as a standardized one. Whoa, how is that not correct? Oh, it is correct. There. And then I'll just sort this out. We'll have that in 3 directions. There and there. And then we just route it in here. So now here we have our train stations, and I of course have no outbound train station because I'm going to bring it out by robots. That's just how we want to do it. And now I'll set up each of these to have the right name corresponding to what I've actually requested. So that should be here, and then I'll immediately see one coming in. This one is changing to copper, so we just change this. I love this part where how easy it is. And there's one copper train coming in, and we'll change this one to green circuits inbound. And we'll confirm 1 inbound. Yes. And the steel train. Well, steel trains are always in short supply because steel takes an awful lot of work to do. But as you can see, there are 5 requesters, and this is inbound. But I've also just built a few extra steel locations here and there. There we go. In order to just get some steel ongoing here. And that means we now have trains coming in for steel as well. Up here we have the iron coming in, and that will be there. That should also be coming in immediately. Oh, that's funny. Huh. Oh no. Upgrade. That's why. All right, see, that's easy to fix. And also why I don't keep blueprints updated. And this will be a batteries inbound. There we go. Absolutely nothing happens. Obviously nothing happens here because... yeah, well, we don't have that. Let's have a look at why we don't have it. So, obviously, here, that's interesting where you're going. Oh, that's bad. That sucks. This sucks a lot, but it'll eventually get there and it'll be replaced and all that. But we need some better defenses. All right, what were we looking at? So, batteries are sulfuric acid is just running around like crazy. That's a battery one. It's because it has a cooldown timer here just to make sure that it actually is going somewhere. And the inbound is the reason why we don't have it. We simply do not have any inbound here. We could add a wait condition that says like 300 seconds there. If we did that, it would work, and it'll still come in here. So let's just get a little bit of sulfuric acid inbound. Getting in here, how much do we actually have? I don't know. Okay, 18,000. Okay, that's something. So this will keep going, and then we'll start making the first bit of batteries. This one will work on a timer, so it'll get over here or into the other location. The other location was the rocket control units right here, which is also woefully inadequate because it's now getting from the old build, which isn't working at all. But the good news is that once we have all the things inbound, excuse me, don't mind me. There. Once we have all of that inbound, then, and now we also have the iron inbound, great. So iron doesn't matter, but what matters is the fact that we now have the solar panels being built. As soon as we have the solar panel being built, then we can start working on just laying down some solar panels in these locations, and that will help a lot. Well, it'll help a little bit on lowering pollution primarily, but nothing really else. A few things. I know a lot of people go like, efficiency modules. They're not that expensive, sure, but I would need like a silly amount to make a difference. Like if we look at production and look at pollution, this is the tab no one ever looks at. So these are the ones they can't be moduled, but these can be moduled, and they're also the ones that produce the majority. But since I have 260 of them, I would need to have, they can have 3. I need to have, let's say, 700 modules to put in here. That's a little bit much to put in. I guess it's something we could do, but it's not something I'm currently doing. Interesting though, might be something I'd want to do just to have them in stock and then just build it up to a couple of hundred. I think it would be easy because I think they have all the things here. Like I could literally just, oh wow, why do I do these kind of things? Let me just build it. It's so typical of me that as soon as I start, like, oh, I'm not going to do this because of X, and then I realize that, oh, you know what, I am actually going to do it because of X. This one can be, well, you're going to be the same. You're going to go here, and then I'll have one that is in there, and then I can just go these two. You will be that one, and that should also go in here. And go out, put it in a box, limit it to 500. And yeah, looks good. I guess something is going on here. It's not going to be fast or anything, but I think that might not even be worth it. Because I don't think it can fill up fast enough. Maybe it can. Yeah, whatever. It's good. We have that eventually for who knows what. We got the first batch of batteries coming in here. It's not a lot of batteries. It's actually 365, one for each day of the year. And is it working? No, it is not working. Why are we not working? Oh, you know what? I know what we kind of forgot. We've got an output. Oh my god, that's horrible. That's kind of why things don't work very well. Yeah, okay, so despite the fact that everything was good, we forgot to put an output. I know you've been yelling at me, but in the meantime, the solar panels have been done. And I can take my solar panel build again from the self-expanding base. I'll just take that and smash it into this location. So now obviously all of, let's have a look at what it has. It has 564 solar panels, and that means that when this is full, I can basically stamp down one block because the belt here will then stockpile the last 64. Great, look at that, beautiful. You get a little bit of this inbound as well, which should be helping quite a bit. So let's get some work done on that. While and in the meantime, I have taken the liberty of building a little design here. This design is where are we? Oh, there we are. This design is what we need for here 1.5 per second, which is what all the other ones are scaled for. And then if I take all of this, I can basically say this is, oh, let's actually do it in steps. There. So that requires some electric furnaces and some speed modules. Let's do the speed modules first. So speed modules is a slight positive, good. But then we're lacking some solid fuel. Let's take the solid fuel from petroleum. Looking good, because petroleum is something we have on the network. So if we do this, there's exactly enough petroleum to make solid fuel to feed into this. So brilliant. Now we still have a deficit of electric furnaces. So if we go the other way, then we can say electric furnace, and there. I guess I can't really do anything else except I need to get some stone. Do I have some random stone somewhere that I could just pick up? Yeah, there's a little bit of random stone down here that I can maybe... Is that actually stone? There's a little bit of stone. I want to get that. Why are my robots not doing anything? There you go. There. So that should give us some stone that we can then put into the furnaces so we can see that they're working. Come on, little robots. There we go. And let's see. Stone furnace here. There we go. And then they are now indicated what they're supposed to do. So there we go. We can now say stone furnace. It's a slight deficit, but that's okay because it is way overscaled here and here. So if I build this thing here, then everything is going to be fine. So let's do that. And we start by the usual way. 5 in from this side, 5 in from that side. And then that's kind of going to be the middle here. That's going to be 3 in the middle, I think. So let's build it somewhat like this. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3. I have these ideas about how this is going to work. And there. So basically what I have three things inbound. 2 of them are built locally and 1 is just coming in. And the middle one will just be the output belt for everything. This is going to be a little tricky, so I'm going to do it like this here. Then I'm going to do that one on this side. And I think I'm actually going to do this as well, because then I can keep this as a stockpile. And that should be fine. I will do that plus... There. That plus... Yeah. Okay, so that works well. This filters everything. I will be doing inbound from this side, inbound from this side, out, 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 and in, in. Perfect. That's a lot of attacks coming in. That's so annoying. Come on, fix it faster than they get destroyed. See, let's agree that we need a better setup here. Yeah. We'll do that eventually, but not right now. So that's 2, 3. Let's get rid of this. 3, 4, and 5. That's 20. That's all we needed. Okay. And then I want to build. So the thing is, if we're building speed modules, we might as well just build it a little bit more. So let's do a little bit more of the speed modules as well. Some kind of, I don't know, like this. And that's going to have one inbound belt. Typical. And there and there. And these will be, I think this should be enough. Going out like this, and this will go in on that belt. And let's see. Or maybe even this will come in from here. So let's go merge it over on that side. Yes. So that's going to be the shared belt, and the other one will be the telemetry belt. That's going to be the outbound and the inbound. And then if I've scaled it up to 6, just to have a little bit extra, oops, I need to have a few more of these inbound as well. So that means this belt should have greens and the solid fuel coming from out here. That means this green has to be sort of merged into that side. And then we need a 2-box or a 2-loader thing here. We've had many of those, but this one's going to be slightly different. Because this belt out here is not going to be it's going to be a liquid unloader. There. So we just need to figure out how to make it. First of all, let's make sure that these get built and then they get removed so I don't accidentally build anything there. There we go. What else do we have? We certainly have a lot of other things that we need to get in, but I'm not going to get that right now. This will be green circuits, I guess. Oh, I can't build them yet. And on the other side, I'll need petroleum. So I need to build this as a petroleum unloader. Then on the other side, so it's kind of that one done. Like all this sort of trivial things, I'm just going to do that myself. Let's do a little bit of a cool design here for this. Let's see if what we can do for this. So each of these should have one inbound. They are working at a speed of 3 seconds, and this is working on a speed of 5 seconds. So one can't support 2, but they'll get 1 each. Then this one is on a way too fast. Okay, cool. So let's get that into the middle. Here. That looks good. And then you're going to go in, you're going to go in, and you will go in here and here. So we're already seeing some kind of a pattern. Then what we need is, this is requiring steel and stone bricks, and this is requiring steel and something else. So we're definitely going to have steel on this belt, for sure. Steel goes here and up here and steel. Good. So that comes from down here somewhere. Going in, and in. And then we need some furnaces, I guess. Oh, that's kind of important to get picked up. Oh, coronal mass in 11 minutes. I guess that's... Well, I guess we'll find out if that's a problem or not. And this is going to get in from 2 furnaces. So that's going to be here and here. Here and here. I think we'll have to do it this way. There. Furnaces, and that means at this location, stone in, stone, 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 and stone in here. Look at that. That's pretty good. So, get some. Let's see. Is that good enough? Sure. We can mark that, and then here. And that's just going to be outbound. Sweet. And go in here. And out and out. Perfect. I like this. There and there. That's a pretty good design, I think. And it needs stone bricks in. What else do you need? Stone bricks comes from here. That comes from there. And steel comes from there. Okay, so this actually doesn't need any inbounds. I think this works, right? The only thing we're missing is if we look at the electric furnace, they also need heat shielding and reds. So I guess reds come in on this side. And then maybe something like this. So I also get red on this belt. And then I have just happened to build it right next to this one. So I have also brought down a belt from the top that we're going to be dragging in. But first we're going to get an outbound location. That's just seems like a fine outbound location here. There we go. I'm going to tap you and you will be, and I'm just going to take that out because that's not going to be it. It's going to be like a train station, one of these, because it's a science facility. So it has to be same look and feel as the other sciences. There we go. And it'll have a name. It will be called Orange. Swing and a miss. Orange. There. Good. And then I can get this inbound. And in. Good. Let's make it not so clingy. There you go. That goes in. And they need to be plugged in. So I have the first one inbound. So now it's just a matter of getting some train stations inbound as well. And there we go. That's another train station. And that's another train station. And I just manipulate them so they point the right direction. So we have prepared all the inbounds, and we have a coronal mass ejection coming in very, very soon. So let's start setting up all of the trains coming in, and then see what happens. Yes, trains coming in, red circuits, train, and we have this coronal mass. Now, I'm not so worried about coronal mass. Lots of people are worried about it. I'm not, because I actually, there we go, it has arrived. Where is it at? Like, compared to the nukes that dropped during my live stream, this is nothing. Like, pfft, whatever. Whatever, not a problem. Don't even bother to look at it. But that's if you're not used to your base blowing up, then that might be annoying. But hey, our base is blowing up all the time. It's just burning some forests. Do we have like that one is here? Coronal mass ejection. That coronal mass ejection is annoying, but yeah, okay. I lost a. It happens. The worst part is all the robots flying in there to repair. And then everything else getting wrecked, but that's fine. And let's go back. All right, so the steel is also coming in. And then these two up here. This will be the green circuits coming in, and we'll just have this bleep bleep all the time. The problem is we can't really tell what the dangerous ones from. Oh, that's not good. Well, that's less than ideal, because that's kind of what I wanted to get in here. That's not ideal, because that's kind of what the train I wanted right now. Right now, I needed that. I should have been a little bit faster. Less talking, more. Okay, it's mildly annoying because that was actually what I needed right now. So it's gonna take a long time before it gets back. Oh well. Oh dear, locomotive was destroyed. Because if we see here, this is gonna be a petroleum coming in. Where's my petroleum? Do I not have a petroleum inbound? Yeah, I must have a petroleum inbound. There it is. 400 and something. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. Go away, train. That's brilliant of you. There you go. It left. And up here, that is... I think that was... Yeah, it must have been a coronal mass ejection. But do you have to play every single of those beep sounds? Oh well, it's not a problem. Here we go. Repair packs for the win. So, coronal mass has paused. Cool. That was not a big deal. It was a little annoying that it was exactly the stuff that I wanted. This one is not set up yet, so, and it also needs to have a specific one like that. But I don't think it, oh, it actually comes in. Nice, and then it waits either until full cargo or until, where is it? There, until full cargo or until it's waiting for 300 seconds. That's going to be soon enough. But either way, nothing is going to happen because we don't have any of these, and this one is manually stopped. So I'm going to go up and save that and start rebuilding my oil production until we can get this going. Repairs are in progress, moving forward, and we have now established everything. Things are coming in, and I think it's time for us to make another here. Boom. And that should be possible. How much do we have? 300 and something. Good. Good, good, good. And 500 here. So once all of this here has been repaired, then they'll start flying out and getting that fixed. Again, stuff being repaired and stuff being destroyed. It's a little bit annoying, but that's kind of how it is. We have also restored here. We're up to 39,000 here, and it's getting pretty close to get there. If we just depart, I am a little bit wondering where we're going, but I wanted to go down to this location. So I'm going to go there. Just simply let it go out and then transition from here as it goes to 5 seconds. I might even do like this, so it goes directly, and then it should be coming into that location immediately with the 38,000 or 42,000. Okay, it went up pretty damn quick. Let's have a look as we come in to our new location. That should be the last of the ingredients missing for this here, and that comes in. That blim 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 blim. We need to get up and get some better science so we can take care of the biters. We need oil, or we need fuel. What is it called? We need to be able to kill the biters a lot easier than we are right now. Here, are they keeping up? Yeah, they're keeping up. And they should also be keeping up with this once this is going, and then it will get all the here. That is a little, well, it doesn't matter. It's fine. What I really wanted to do here is get some speed modules. No, some productivity modules. Don't I have productivity modules? Yeah, I have productivity modules. So let me just get some productivity modules requested into my inventory. There. 50. Yes. I really like to get the level 2. That's sulfur, which we have. And then red circuits, which we have. You know what? I think I want this to be better. So I think I'll do... I have to clean up this part and make sure that none of this gets built without productivity modules in. Yeah, that seems reasonable. All right, I think we have enough of these right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. 2, 3, 4. There and there. And that means the last bits are not going to work. That's just too bad. But I think everything else is sort of stacked up. This I don't care. And how many do I need? I need 12 more, and I can build that if I... See, the thing is, I've been picking up a lot of sulfur. I've been picking up some here, so I can just casually make these once in a while. It's going to be fine, I think. Get on with it, and maybe, just maybe, I'll take that out. Just seconds before it got picked up. Yeah, it'll be picked up here. Yeah, I'll definitely forget that for sure. But either way, these are all not at all working. Why are you not at all working? You are not having... Ah, I see. I see what you did there. Oops. That was supposed to be only electric furnace and only on the other one. That means we'll need to take all of this out until it goes in with only those, and then I can take this part out until we only get the electric furnace in, and then we can take there electric furnace. But unfortunately everything else is junk. All of these are already broken, so I need to take those out. Let's see, that's... yeah, I need to take those out. Now the whole thing is finally working, and we have the orange signs coming out. It's coming out here, but we don't have a train, so we'll happily make a little train for this orange signs, and that will be... let me actually get in. Jump in. It'll go to the orange stations, and it'll go to cargo full, or let's say you waited for 300 seconds. That's also 5 minutes. Then you will go to a location like that until empty and go. And we'll see the first thing coming in. What we want to research is advanced electronics, power armor, and then military 4, because maybe military 4 will get us some magical biogun, I don't know, and other things, cryogun, the plague. Okay, they're all just space science, damn it. I can't get anything good that isn't space science. Even uranium ammo is space science, that sucks. So we kind of have to hurry up. Hopefully, I should... Man, why did they do that? Like, something as trivial as this is space science just to get more projectile. Oh well, that sucks. We'll manage, I hope. But as you can see, we got 48 of these. Not amazing amounts, but it'll get there. Oil is our constraint, and because of that, we have built a lot of the speed modules too. So this one is producing 3.7, and now it's got 60%. So we're just increasing our oil production for all of this because, well, oil production is really our problem, and I'd really like to get more in here, but I can't because we don't have enough locations or enough anything. Oh, I feel like I'm missing something, right? Must I? No, they're all done. And these all done. Okay, I just miscalculated how many there were. Good. Well, that's some oil now that's increasing. This is basically our problem because it both needs to go in here. And this one has no oil at all. And it needs to go in here, which has no oil at all. And this one is prioritized. So because we need petroleum and we also need the sulfuric acid. So we have a little bit of issues with that. If we look up here, we have built the majority of this location. Oof, look at that nasty thing. We really need some flamers, but that's not going to be today because today we are going to build. We are going to go here and let's look at our train. This train here, it is almost ready to go. It has 600. Let's send it out onwards to the next and then follow it as it goes. Man, there's a lot of things being attacked. But so far, as long as it's walls and turrets, then we will survive. Let's get this one into our science facility and get the very first science going. That's kind of what we're aiming for in this episode. So that will be sort of the culmination. Here we go. Unload, unload, unload. Happy, happy, happy. And it goes in on both sides, which I guess, well, it should because there's really nothing else to do here. These have module 1, so I should actually upgrade them to module 2. But right now we're just happy that something is working and we see the first little progress on the advanced electronics. Yay, we got the orange science. Now there is absolutely nothing at all preventing us from getting to space except for sort of the science part. But we can now do the Meteor defense installation. We can do centrifuge for whatever. We can signal transmission. What are we looking for? We're looking for the stuff to go to space. Where's that? It's probably after life support. And then thruster suit. And then, cargo silo thing. And then a landing pad. And yeah, look at that. Oh, space assembly. It's all orange science. So that is where we need to dive in. How much? 100 of each? Not a problem. Cool. So we are ready to go for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this little walkthrough of how to get to the orange science and also how we fixed our power supply now. So we are now ready for jumping into space in the next episode. So be sure to join the next live stream. It's on Sunday. Whatever day you're watching this in, it's on Sunday because that's always on Sunday. And we'll be having a lot of challenges with bombs dropping left and right, I'm sure. But I'm sure we can also make it to space if we're really thorough. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care, and as always, stay effective.